If you want to start flipping the curve in your golf shots, you have to flip the relationship between the club face and club path at impact. So right now, if you're slicing your golf ball, that just means you're delivering the hit where the face is open to the path. So to turn a slice into a drawing or a hooking ball flight, you got to get that club face close to your swing path. When you're trying to do this, the first place you should always look is at the quality of your grip. If you don't have a reasonable connection to your golf club, then hitting reasonable or high quality shots, it's going to be really challenging. So as it relates to gripping position, you can have a neutral grip, a weak grip, or a strong grip. A neutral grip, that's just going to be what you see on page 1 of any golf book that you would open up. But from that neutral position, if we were to adopt a weak grip, all we'd have to do is just turn both of our hands more towards the target. So that's a weak gripping position. A weak grip, well, it just produces a weak hit, and here's why. A weak grip gets this club face open throughout the swing, especially into contact. So an open face, very often, is a club face where we are increasing the loft during the strike. So right now I'm taking this 7-iron, and because I have a weak grip and an open face, I'm delivering to the ball an 8-iron, or even worse. That's why the ball doesn't go anywhere. You also get, with this weak grip, that open face to path relationship, which creates a glancing blow between the ball and the club face. The ball's not being driven off that club face with any authority. So if a weak grip produces a weak hit, well then a strong grip produces a strong hit. So we go to this neutral position again. Now we're going to rotate both of our hands well away from the target, and there's your stronger gripping position. So now as we're swinging, instead of having the club face open, this club face is going to play square to maybe slightly closed. So now when we get to impact, we're taking more loft off the face. So I'm delivering a 7-iron, possibly even a 6-iron into the back of the ball. So the ball's really going to jump off that club face. Also, now because the face is going to be more close to the path, you're going to create a more solid or stable strike. So the goal right here is to get you to experiment hitting some shots with a stronger grip than possibly you're used to. You know, I like to think of the practice tee as the lab, like a science lab in high school. And a lab is a place for mindful experimentation. So when you're practicing, don't be so set on trying to get your grip in the perfect position or the ultimate position that you're going to settle on to play your golf. All I want you to be able to do is something different enough into this stronger category so that we create a difference in the face. Create a difference in the face, create a difference in the face to path relationship, and that's when you get that difference in your ball flight. So here's how I want you to start. Go ahead and put your club right up against your lead leg, stand at attention, let your palms naturally face your body. Your thumbs will be turned a little bit inwards towards your pant legs. This is just anatomically how we're designed to be built, how we're designed to stand at attention. So if you look down at the angle of your lead hand right there, well, that's the angle your lead hand should be fit to the grip to have a neutral gripping position. In fact, when you're watching your favorite players on TV, you might see them checking out a target, getting their yardage. They grab the club from their caddy, and what do? Well, very often, they put it into their lead hand. They drop the club down to the ground with the lead hand outside the lead leg. They probably learned how to do this when they were 7 years old in junior golf. But what they're doing is trying to find that connection to the club where the grip is in the fingers, the heel pad is on top, and the hand is rotated the correct amount away from the target. A little tip I like to use here is trying to get the base of my thumb to underline the logo right here at the bottom of my grip. Once you do that, just go ahead and put that club head right up in front of your eyes. And your goal here is to get the leading edge straight up and down, perpendicular to the turf. That means this club face is square. Take your trail hand, come in from the side, and try and get your trail hand on the club the same angle that your lead hand is. It's really important, no matter what your style of grip, that your hands work together in a complementary fashion. So whatever angle the lead hand is at, that's going to dictate the angle of the trail hand. So setting up, that's going to give you your neutral grip. Now, if you're slicing, we want to play a little bit stronger. So just go ahead and look down at your hands, and then rotate both your hands just a little bit more away from the target, and you're good to go. When you're looking straight down, you might see 2 to 3 knuckles on your lead hand. The thumb and forefinger, they form like a little V or an arrow that should be pointing over the top of your trail shoulder. You want to see that out of your lead and trail hand as well. The second way to go about this would be to take your setup, stand in front of your golf ball, and go ahead and raise the shaft to about the height of your belly. Get the leading edge parallel to the ground so the face is looking up towards the sky. Now take your glove hand, and I want you to rotate it back towards your face as much as you possibly can. This might feel like you're trying to rev the throttle on a motorcycle if the throttle were on the opposite side. So when I do that, as far as I can, I swing the club head back around in front of me, and now you can really see how much this lead hand is rotated away from the target. When putting on the trail hand, instead of coming in from the side, like we did for the first example, let's come in from a little bit more underneath, just like so. So when I do that, you can see my hands are sitting on this club at complementary angles. That's a much stronger grip, giving you a chance to change that face-to-path relationship. The final thing that you might want to try is to take your setup, put that club back in front of your eyes again, and this time go ahead and turn the club face a little bit closed. Take your normal grip, so even if it's a little bit of a weak grip, that's okay. Drop the club head back down to the ground, and now the face is going to look extremely closed looking to the left. Well, from here, let's push the handle slightly forward, just like that. So now the leading edge is square to the target, and you can see I've got this really strong looking gripping position. So the goal right here is to simply experiment with a stronger grip. A substantially stronger grip than you're used to, so that you can start seeing a change in your ball flight. Remember, everything that you're doing right now is perfect for the shot that you're getting, perfect for the results that you're getting. If you're seeing your golf ball slice, it just means that you have a fundamental skill set that is on the slice biased side of this whole paradigm. So we have to take some of these slice biased positions and movements and flip them or swap them out for draw biased positions and movements, and the grip is where it's going to start. So experiment with that grip, play a lot stronger than you're comfortable with, see how you do, change your grip, change the face to path, you start changing your ball flight.